your whole life, you've been told, most likely you've been told by your parents, by your teachers, by your elders, by the media, that to become successful, you gotta listen to these people, you gotta go to school, you can't do anything else than go to school, it's very risky to do something else than go to school, you gotta get a job, if you don't get a job, you're fucked. And you gotta work at that job, and you gotta work your way up, and you gotta put in long hours, and you gotta sacrifice a lot of joy, a lot of Christmas Eves, and you gotta sacrifice holidays, and then you will become successful. And that's a big ass fucking fat lie. And you all know that. If you didn't know that, well, now you know that. It's just a lie. Why are they lying to us? Well, they want the system to work. They want the people to be manipulated puppets, robots of the system, because the system serves the wealthy, the people that have this whole matrix on lock. So your whole life, you've been told that that is the way to go. And if somebody, if a single human being, you see, human beings were so easily influenced. You can manipulate a human being to think that they're a rabbit for their whole life. And that says a lot about how manipulative this brain of ours is. You've got people drinking, like doing weird shit. You got people kissing and being in sexual relationships with cars because they think they are a car. You've probably seen those weird videos on the internet. And that just shows how well this mind can be manipulated. And your has been manipulated. Your mind has been manipulated to believe that this is the way to go. Because if you take a human being and you put this human being in a box in a room that's 4x4, it's a blue room, and they grow up there to be 18 years old. They grow up in there to be 30 years old. They're gonna think that that's the world, and they're gonna be fucking convinced that that's the world. And that's why war exists. People are convinced about this is the one religion, this is the one way to go about things, and everything else is wrong because I've been taught for 30, 40, 50 years that this is the way to go. So my ego is so huge that I cannot accept any other beliefs. I cannot. My ego is just not allowing me to admit defeat or admit that I could possibly be wrong. That's the problem with people today. They've got so fucking huge egos that they cannot accept another way of seeing the world. And that is why new ways of thinking, that is why new ideas and new perspectives that are introduced to the world are first of all ridiculed. And that's happened throughout history. Everyone that has come up with a new theory about how this world works, they've been ridiculed and almost killed, threatened, because I don't know, people just have a hard time adapting change and new things.